I'm Sophie from Atlas and I. My question's for Anthony. You said that 80% of your sales are mainly through distributors. How do you then price your product for this market if you're also going directly to the consumer?
Yeah, so the distributors take a margin. It's usually between 10 and 12%, and so our products in that market are more expensive, and that's a problem. I say it's a problem. Shouldn't really say it's a problem, but it's so of course, you know, where possible, the ideal situation is to manage the market ourselves directly. Then we can get products at more favourable prices in the market. But of course, to get that kind of distribution, you need help. So that's the way it works.
Great.
Yes, Sophia.
Yeah, so we would, People would have agents in the DACH market or Benelux, and we would pass on. So we would set the price, pounds and euro. It would be pretty much the same. There's a little bit of margin there in terms of currency. But we do actually take it from margin. So what we're looking at is a strategy there of growth through agents, without which it would impact our margin very seriously. But it would be the same retail price throughout markets in Europe.
Hi there. I own a small design studio called Lemon Ribbon, and we've started licensing with manufacturers and retailers. But we're struggling to keep control of where we want to pitch the brand and things. I was wondering if the panel had any advice on how to deal with big retailers and manufacturers when you're such a small company for business.
Okay, Sophie?
It's in your contract. So you have to make sure that when you sign your contract with your partners, that you have total and absolute veto of everything. So all of the contracts that I have with all the companies that I work with, I have to sign everything off. So I do the sort of initial brief, and it is a collaboration. It's a real, and there's fantastic talent out there, and I work with amazing people. But at the end of the day, it's got my name on it, and I'm not going to let anything go out there that I haven't seen and said, that's okay. So just make sure you've got that in your contract.
Sophie, I know you wanted to come in on collaboration, of which you do a lot.
Yes. Well, I think we've worked with designers. We always double brand, so it would be, you know, Richard Nicol for People Tree or Boraxu for People Tree, and we recently brought organic and fair trade cotton into Japan, which has an incredible denim supply chain and manufacturing base, and are collaborating with Lee Japan. So the jeans that I'm wearing tonight, they're People Tree fair trade organic cotton, but made by Lee, and that's. I think so the contract is absolutely key, and also I think collaborating with people that will put you at the right price position, which kind of comes back to your point, I think, in terms of price architecture of your main brand.